We all know that you go into a jewelry store and there's lighting everywhere and people are fascinated by that sparkle. Well, we can create that same sparkle with a block of ice just by creating a bunch of different facets and bends. The light hits it and it looks amazing. So Colorado Ice Works primarily do ice sculptures and craft ice. I was working doing sculpting ice as a side job for another ice sculptor and working as a corporate chef, and decided to get into the ice thing full time, and so I bought the company in 2013. I've been eating, sleeping, breathing craft ice since late 2014, and eventually I decided we're gonna get licensed. We're gonna build a commercial kitchen. I went through all the requirements. I got registered with the FDA. Subjected ourselves to health inspections, and I jumped in, and when I first started it was like, if we could just get to 25 cases a week, and now tomorrow we've got 148 cases going out just tomorrow alone. Like I said, equipment didn't exist for what we were doing, methods didn't exist, and so I constantly refined it. I constantly looked at it. I know so much about the whole industry, and eventually I decided, well, we're going to design our own equipment. And so in 2019, we filed a provisional patent on a piece of equipment that will process 5 of those full blocks in 1 hour from block to cube. And yeah, we're moving full steam ahead, and we've got several other pieces of equipment lined up to start designing and building. It's fascinating. People like ice. It serves so many purposes. We do functional pieces where you put food directly on the ice. We'll do multiple tiers up in the air, then it becomes a visual thing as well. So it's functional to keep the food cold, visual, aesthetics. We can incorporate company logo on there, so you got marketing going on. It's also a temporary medium as far as the art goes. It's gone. We're not going to have it. If you do a sculpture out of wood, it can potentially be there for a long time. If you do a sculpture out of bronze, it can be there for years. Centuries. With us, we get one opportunity, one chance to knock it out of the park. And when we do that, people, their jaws hit the floor, and all we get is a photograph. They get a photograph and they get an experience. And I think that's really cool. There's not a whole lot of mediums out there, I think, that can accomplish all of those things at the same time. I think the sky's the limit.